And yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. And coming up in this edition, we're going to look at the Black Stars 23-man squad that has been named for the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Madagascar and Chad. Well, we look at the players who were able to make the squad as well as the players who didn't make the squad, and I'll tell you the players who are out due to injury. You won't believe it, there are a number of players who are out due to injury and are missing this match. And mind you, the Black Stars has a new captain for this particular two matches that we're going to play. Also, we'll look at the Black Stars itinerary, when is camp opening, as well as what time would they start training. And we also look at the group standings in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers for Ghana's group. So there is more coming up right here on Sports Updates Ghana. All you have to do is to subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So now let's get right into it. So finally, Dede Ayew and the Ghana Football Association finally released the squad for the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Well, the list includes some 3 goalkeepers, 9 defenders, as well as 5 midfielders and 6 forwards in the squad that was named by Coach Dede Ayew. He also handed some debut call-up to some players, and we'll be looking at all of that right here on the channel. But let's begin with the goalkeepers. Which goalkeepers managed to make the squad? So for goalkeepers, we have the experienced Lawrence Atizigi, as well as Jojo Wollacott and Hearts of Oak's Benjamin Asari making the squad list for the goalkeepers. And Benjamin Asari is a debutant in the Black Stars goalkeepers list. For defenders, we have Gideon Mensah, who plays as a left back with Auxerre, as well as Ebenezer Annan, who plays for Red Star Belgrade, and AS Monaco's defender Mohamed Salisu. Jerome Opoku is also in there, who plays for Istanbul Başakşehir, as well as Fenerbahçe's defender Alexander Jiku. Jonas Ajeti is also in there for FC Basel. Razak Simpson, the nation's FC defender in the Ghana Premier League, is also in there, as well as Kingsley Schindler is also in there, and Mediamas SC's Kamaradini Mahmoudou is also in the squad list as a defender. So let's go on to the midfielders. For midfielders, we have the experienced Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey, Elisha Owusu of AJ Auxerre, Abu Francis of Salzburg, as well as Mohamed Kudus, the star boy of West Ham United, and Enes Nuyama of Olympique Lyon, completing the list of midfielders. And for forwards, we have Antoine Semenyo with AFC Bournemouth, Kamaldeen Sulemana with Southampton, Jordan Ayew with Leicester City, Jerry Free is also in there. He now plies his trade in the 3rd year of the Spanish La Liga for CD Lugo, as well as Inaki Williams, the Athletic Bilbao forward, and Christopher Bonsuban, who plays for Genk in the Belgian league. So these are the players who were able to make the squad list for the Black Stars upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Well, I told you guys that we have a new captain for the Black Stars. Well, the former captains used to be Thomas Partey as the main captain, with Alexander Jiku or maybe Kudus as his debutant. But now the new Black Stars captain is Jordan Ayew, and he's leading us into these 2 matches against Madagascar as well as Chad. Well, the vice captain of the Black Stars is Fenerbahçe defender Alexander Jiku, who will be helping Jordan Ayew as the assistant. With this new Black Stars squad that has been released, there have been several concerns, and that has to do with some players who didn't make the list. However, the GFA released the list of injured players who couldn't make the squad due to injury, and they include Alidou Seydou, Tariq Lamptey, Braden Thomas Asante, the striker, Abdou Momin, the defender in the Spanish La Liga, Joseph Edu, as well as Abdou Manaf Nuruddin. Fatau Isaaku is also injured. Baba Idrisu, it's been a long time, he's also injured. Ibrahim Sulemana is also injured. Daniel Kufiture It's been 4 years since we saw him playing the Black Stars, and he is still injured. Majid Ashimeru is also out due to injury, and finally Joseph Pencil is also out due to injury. But I know some of you will be saying, where is Dede Ayew? Where is Dede Ayew? Well, Coach Otoado did not name Dede Ayew in the squad despite being in good form at club level. So these are the players who will be making the squad for the Black Stars 2 matches in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. But let's look at the Black Stars itinerary schedule. When are players expected to start arriving in camp, as well as when is training expected to start? Well, the Black Stars are expected to start arriving in camp on Sunday, that is March 16th, and that is after this week's round of matches in Europe and across the world in terms of international football. By Sunday, some players are expected to start arriving at the Black Stars camp. Then on Monday, the training session will begin on Monday, March 17, 2025, and the training will be held at the Accra Sports Stadium at 5 p.m. And this particular first training session of the Black Stars is open to the public. The second training session is on Tuesday, March 18, 2025, and this training session will also be held at the Accra Sports Stadium. And again, the training is open to the public at 5:30 p.m. On Wednesday, the Black Stars will hold their third training session on Wednesday, March 19th, and again the training session will be held at the Accra Sports Stadium at 5 p.m. By this time, the training session is not open to the public. Then on Thursday, the Black Stars will hold their final training session on Thursday, March 20th, and it will be a training session at the Accra Sports Stadium at 5 p.m. But before that, there will be a pre-match press conference at 4:50 p.m. and the first 15 minutes of the training session will be open to the media. Now, then on Friday, the match will be played against Ghana versus Chad on March 21st, 2025 at the Accra Sports Stadium. So that is the itinerary of the Black Stars, and 3 days later, the Black Stars will travel to take on Madagascar at a neutral venue in Morocco. So these are the itinerary for the Black Stars. But let's now look at the standings for Ghana in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. I want to entreat that Ghana has to be in the first place to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup on the ticket of Africa automatically. Else, if you are in the second place, you have to go and play all the teams in the African World Cup qualifiers, and the teams that were second, then we'll go and play another continent in a final playoff match to be able to qualify. So it's a must that the Black Stars must qualify, leading the group in which we are. So we are in a group of 6, and we are in the same group as Comoros, who are in first place. Ghana is in second place, all with 9 points, but the goal difference is what Comoros is leading Ghana with. Madagascar is in third place, Mali 4th place, and Central African Republic is in 5th place, and Chad is in 6th place. The Black Stars so far have played 4 matches. They've won 3 matches and lost just once in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. So yes, that is by way of updates right here on the channel, and thanks for doing the watching. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.